Outcast Demon Hunter is actually a new deck from the new expansion, and even though it's not using that many of the new cards, they definitely gave enough support to be a tier 1 deck both in top 1000 as well as from Diamond to Legend right now. I'm gonna give you guys a quick guide about it, show you its mulligans as well as its matchups, so if you're serious about Hearthstone, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget you can hire me for some Hearthstone coaching. Now, let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the variant I used, and it's basically jam-packed with all sorts of outcast mechanics as well as rush minions. We have a couple of Dispose of the Evidence, which can be a pretty good extra damage for you, and you can also use it for 0 mana activation for your Lady Steno. But let's not forget you can also discard a card with this, so if let's say you have something like a Vengeful Walloper on turn 1 on your far left, you have an easy way to get rid of it so you can easily outcast your good outcast cards. Crimson Sigil Runner is a great way for you to be drawing cards as well as trigger outcast effects. Fierce Outstrider is also pretty good because it also discounts your next outcast card, which is also huge. Illidary Studies can discover you all sorts of good stuff, and it's mostly giving you card draw or lifesteal. Couple of Vicious Litter Spears in here so you can have insane amount of tempo early on, and you're even gonna see how I managed to actually kill a Blood Death Knight as soon as turn 3 with the help of this. Security is a great new card that helps you get extra rush dudes, only for 2 mana, and Spectral Sight draws you tons of cards. With Wayward Sage you can have insane amounts of tempo as soon as turn 1, cause if you coin this out and you actually have 2 1-drops on the far left, you can have insane amount of tempo like this. On the other hand, Wretched Exile helps you to not run out of steam later on, and he usually is gonna be giving you again tons of card draw or lifesteal. Lady Steno can be an absolute monster of a card in here, and you usually want to be saving her for some OTKO style of action. But don't be afraid to actually tempo her out against classes you have a feeling that won't have a way to actually remove her early. A great combo with Lady Steno would be with your new Rowdy Fan, which is basically an abusive sergeant on steroids. And like that, Lady Steno starts slapping for 6 damage each, and that piles up really quickly. Especially with the help of your 0 mana Predations. We also have a couple of Rush the Stages, which are drawing you your good rush minions, including Vengeful Wallopers, Helveria, as well as your 1 mana Fierce Outstriders. Felrin the Forgotten gives you a couple of good outcast cards, and the discount you get from it is also pretty huge. And the biggest powerhouse of the deck would have to be your Glaivatar, because that ensures you never run out of cards. And this might actually be something that gets nerfed along the way, if it remains to be so powerful. Helveria can also be insanely good, and if you actually manage to stick something like Security on turn 2 and coin this out on turn 3, that's just tons of damage. And don't forget Helveria is also a rush minion, so you usually want to start off with rushing with her, so you can buff everything else that can actually be going face. And at the end we have Vengeful Wallopers, which usually drop down for 0 mana, and quite early too. Matchup-wise from Diamond to Legend, as you can see, Blood Death Knight is not gonna be too fun most of the time, and also Frost Death Knight might also be a problem. Relic Demon Hunter is close to 50, and everything else is very green. For the mulligan, here's what it looks like going first. You're basically gonna want your good 1-drops, your Wayward Stage is definitely very keepable, especially if it's already outcasted on the left. Felrin the Forgotten I didn't really keep too often, but he does make a lot of sense. But if I'm gonna be keeping a 4-drop, I'd honestly prefer the Glaivatar, and I do believe these stats should be higher. Security is also not horrible, especially when it's easily outcastable. Illidary Studies, not a bad keep I'd say, especially if you already have something like a Vicious Litter Spear on one. Fierce Outstrider is also pretty nice. But the Wretched Exile I wouldn't really be keeping early on like that. If you already have an outcasted Spectral Sight, that might also make the cut. And when on the coin, here's what the stats show. Again, Weapon feels very low, and I have a feeling you should be keeping it a lot more than recommended. Felrin again pretty high on the keep list for some reason. Wayward Sage still pretty good, the 1-drops. And if you already have the Vicious Litter Spear, maybe even Predation is not such a horrible keep, but it probably depends on the matchup. Rush the Stage also seems keepable, but try to be curving into it. All in all, the deck is not too expensive, it is running 3 legendaries, but you probably already had Lady Steno. So if you're enjoying the Demon Hunter class, this one is definitely pretty worth checking out, especially if you have most of the cards. That's gonna be it for the deck. Now let's check out some of my games on my road to top 100 legend with it. Hope you enjoy. Is Rush the Stage even a keep going first? Maybe if I was curving. Not a bad hand by any means. Okay.
Bask in my radiance.
It's looking good, man. It's looking good.
It is our time to step out of the shadows.
Wow, thank you, game. You are far too kind. Far too fucking kind. Both the frickin' I-beams, imagine. Could have been so many good playable cards, you know? I think I can just aggro the shit out of him, honestly.
We are Fellblood.
Even though that cost me a ton of card draw, he's literally 2 swings away of Pepsi, so... Solid Alibi doesn't help him as much anymore, like he's literally against the token deck, so I have several sources of damage. Yeah. That's what a couple of Nagas do. That's why they're called vicious, you know? It's in the name, all you gotta do is read. Not so much in between the lines. Cringe. Button's right there, buddy.
Reality.
Cool. Is that all? I don't really have spells to support that anymore, but sure. I might.
We are Fellblood.
This has to go. This has to go for show. Loveborn? Neato. Well, it's one-off lethal in it. It is one-off lethal, I'm afraid.
If 3 rights make a left.
There you go. It's a weird one, not gonna lie. Pretty weird deck, but definitely far from bad. Seriously, deck tracker? I fucking deleted everything, bro. You're supposed to be good now. Unbelievable.
This ends now.
Take this side.
close enough.
Okay, so Unholy / Frost. Discounting this is gonna be pretty good, but I'm not discounting that, I'm discounting this apparently. No, not that. Discounting the top deck. Nice. Now we're cooking. Now we're cocking, chat. We're gonna be cocking real soon. Cocking balls.
I can spell Zinjari. Anybody? It is our time to step out of the shadows.
Neato.
I see.
You even got the weapon. Just go for the mouth, shall we? Yeah, it's pretty fun, isn't it? Might give it another go today. Probably will after this.
Pick me!
Sad. I just smack face. This 4/4 is gonna be here for a while, innit? I could get rid of it for now. It is a little bit bad of a play, but I think it's warranted.
The citadel stands strong.
Wouldn't say super crucial, but he definitely helps. Being able to cycle through your deck faster like that definitely can be helpful. Do I ever go with Steno here? No, right? How's he gonna deal with it though?
I grow impatient. Who's hiding now? Who's hiding now?
Should have played this.
Time grows short.
Okay, that was a decent play. Oh, thanks. Almost couldn't play that. Next turn with Lady Steno, I can slap real hard. Perfect, empty board. So, well, not so empty now, but still pretty good. If I top deck another Predation, that's GG in it. I'm still doing it regardless what I get. Perfect.
A watery grave
Is well, that was fun. That's why Lady Steno plus the 1/5 is in here mainly. It's like a better abusive sergeant, was he called? Yep. Deck tracker is just shitting all over itself, man. What's wrong with this thing, man? Like, I deleted all of my old decks as even. Literally has 5 decks in there right now. With what? Losses? Fucking hell. Well, this hand's begging for Outcast cards. This is far from an optimal hand, I can tell you that much. Wait for the program to respond and otherwise we tell ourselves. Right deck, Umbach. Hello, hello, man. Let's see if he loses his mind over it. Mind over matter. Whatever. Hey, how's it going, Ghost Flow? Doing good, man. Does that meme even have a sound, though? Please stop that an Outcast card, man. Like I said, guys, you can just write the frickin' commands. Why am I doing these things for you? It's in the command, it's in the extension, it's everywhere. Not an Outcast card, fuck me, dude.
Anyone order a ghoul to the face?
Spectral Sight, Illidari Studies, Crimson Sigil Runner at least. Something, man. Something. Yeah, you know it, fan. You know it. Tell me about it. Okay, at least that's an Outcast.
Who's
Now we're cocking.
Vengeance is mine.
If three rights
They will
make
never
a left,
catch me. They will never catch me. Come out, come out.
I already struck.
Oh.
Come out, come out.
anyone ought to a goal to the face.
Stretch? Who needs stretching anyway? Okay. Not the Frostworm, I guess. Does that count? Guess he doesn't have it. Should have just done it on the free, honestly. Neato. Another weapon, you say? Lady Steno as well. It's looking good. Grave Strength with a hero power is how much, you say? One off, innit? Literally one off, so that is why he should have hero powered on his free. Several reasons, honestly. Double Grave Strength, what does that do? Imagine if he has double Grave Strength though. $12. I'm almost considering using my predation on the 2/2 man.
Short.
I'm not gonna play around a fucking double Grave Strength, dude. Imagine if it's double Grave Strength. It's not. What is it then? Marrogar? Okay, let's fucking go. What am I talking about, dude? It's a Frost deck. Such a dumbass. Okay, Outcast cards, you say? I don't think it's a Lady Steno play.
Is it safe to feed? If three rights make a left,
Who's hiding now? Who's hiding now? Come out, come out.
Time grows short. I see.
Got him.
Vengeance is mine.
That was a close one. It could. Definitely good, Cal. Think I rerolled mine, but no, I don't think she's gonna get nerfed. Something a lot more common or rare is gonna get nerfed, you know? Something far more common / rare is gonna get nerfed in it. Yeah, we're playing against Justin again with his bloodshit bullshit. Oh, this is unbelievable though. Good job, deck tracker. Never change. Fucking hell, man. It's kind of a okay key, but I think I toss it. Okay, that's far better. Wait, who did you ask is getting nerfed? Fellerin? Who the fuck's Fellerin? Oh, the one I just tossed? Hard to say. I'm not sure it's getting there.
My blood boils for war.
4 mana, 3/3, 2 cost. It's a good card, but I don't think it's what makes the deck crazy good. Okay, fascinating behavior. Can I get the rushers right now, please? There you go. Rugrats. Do I haven't even quite out the studies? I think no. Well, that's a good turn 2 in standard right now, isn't it? Seems like a good turn 2 to me. I have him to thank for. Okay, takes it like a man. I think I just coin out the weapon, like that's just all around great. Almost lethal, doesn't have corpses, doesn't have shit. I mean, it's turn 3, it's a 40 deck, so what else am I supposed to do? Fuck him in the butt. Is that all? Well, that was a fun turn 3 lethal now, wasn't it? Neat. Neato. Having to restart HS deck tracker after every single game is no fun, I can tell you that much. Well, he's gonna play a couple of fish next turn, that's for sure.
My blood boils for war.
Anybody else experiencing this crap, by the way? Gotta restart HS replay deck tracker after each game? For real? Oh, that's a nice top deck now, isn't it?
If 3 rights make a left.
It's freaking disgusting is what it is.
Fire and blood.
Time grows short.
Kinda want this to discount this next turn instead of predation anyway. Surely he's just playing free fish. Could have even considered using it on the totem, but fuck that.
If 3 rights make a left.
Right. Seems it's some kind of a large deck instead. So I guess the totem's not important. Draw 1 freaking card. That's a lot.
Demons. Vengeance is mine. Demons.
Who's hiding now?
Wasn't this Outcast? Guess it wasn't. Well, a dumbass then. But I guess I was never able to play the Walloper anyway, but I still would have had -1 right now, right? Oh, I think it was Outcast, right? Why doesn't it show the order in which I drew the cards, man? Like, what the fuck? Outcast card, por favor. Nope, not a single one. Thanks, game.
Vengeance is mine.
No, what am I even talking about? I ain't drawing shit. Oh god. Oh, this is horrible.
Sorrow cord.
Hopefully no Ragnaros.
Unity, precision,
Ooh, Outcast card. Thanks, game.
Is it safe? They will never catch me.
If 3 rights make a left.
Nice.
Who's hiding now? Come out, come out.
Okay. Could have something on our hands next turn for sure. Okay. Despite popular belief, that's acceptable for me. I think we actually win. Looks like a win in my book, chat. I don't know about you, but I'm seeing a win here.
A watery grave awaits.
Yeah! Let's go!
It's very important I do this before I do anything else, because this needs to start slapping his face now, and it will. Neato. Well, that was a game now, wasn't it? That went swell, chat. Swell. Hey, even played the weapons. Neato. Level 38, yeah. Okay, let's what are we checking next? Guess some Pure Paladin can't hurt.